Trying to be great, baby. Trying to be great. Our principal, we're going to introduce our superintendent, so I'm going to let Dr. G lead us off and say a few things.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you for coming tonight. This is an awesome celebration, and it's a community celebration where the community is invited because we are celebrating the ending of one career at Bonnabel, but the beginning of another career at Louisiana Tech, where he's going to play basketball what he dreams and he loves to play, but he's also going to get an education. And we were talking about what he possibly would like to become, and I'm saying a teacher, come back, because I want him back. I'm only been here 2 months. I know I don't know everyone in the gym yet, but I want you to know this young man, every time he sees me on the campus, he bends down, tries to find me, and he gives me the biggest hug every day. And I want you to know, and I told him, that right there makes a huge difference with me, because he means he cares. He doesn't even know me, and he came up. And he's given me a big hug. He cares about people. He cares about making a difference. And it's a wonderful celebration. I am so proud to be a part of this. So with that being said, I'd like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Gray.
I think I'm at a safe enough distance where I can pull my mask off and everybody can kind of see who I am. I was invited to come here to come and share this special moment with William, and I've been hearing how great of a basketball player he is. But I think the most important thing is the fact that I hear so much about how good of a person he is. And for a former college athlete, you know, basketball skills can only take you so far. That's really good that you have them. But who you are as a person, your true character, your self-discipline, your self-worth will carry you far beyond your basketball playing days. And so for someone like me who's at the age that I am now with 2 bad knees, I can't even look at a basketball without them hurting. You have to be able to carry that beyond basketball. I think you're great. I think you're going to do well in this sport and maybe even get to the next level. But just in case that does not happen, I'm going to piggyback on Dr. Guerini. I would love you to come back and teach our kids here in Jefferson Parish. Whenever you have somebody that has that level of character and will, no pun intended, that you can be good for kids. And so that's what we try to do here in Jefferson Parish. I'm glad that you are a product of Jefferson Parish. You make us all proud. Signing day is a special moment. It's something that you will never forget, and you'll carry it on with you for the rest of your life. So I wish you the best of luck, Will, and thank y'all for letting me share this moment with all of you. Thank you.
All right, so I'll talk a little bit about Will. You know, just getting Will as an 8th grader or 9th grader. Will was really behind academically, not a high GPA kid. When he got here, he kind of embodied everything we did. He worked really hard. You know, we got great responses from his teachers. Everything he did, you know, he worked really hard. And now he's up at 3.0 GPA, which, you know, to us is very important, right? And it's good because he's an example I use to our kids all the time. He didn't come in an honor student. You know, he didn't come in with a 4.0. He wasn't that kid. But he worked every single day. You know, every teacher he ever encountered, they'll tell you he stays for lunch. He'll stay after school. He'll do whatever he has to do to make sure he gets the grade. And it kind of trickled over into his life and who he is as a basketball player. You know, if you think about it, coming in as a scrawny 9th grader, probably about 6'5", and he just worked. I'm serious, and put on weight. He works every single day. He's the hardest working kid. So when you look at an event like this, you know, we've been fortunate as a program. So this is our 6th straight year with a signing. So to have Will carry that legacy and leave that for all of these young kids up here as a great example of, hey, this is somebody from your neighborhood. This isn't somebody on TV. This is somebody we don't know anything about. This is somebody from our neighborhood. This is somebody you're with every single day. You walk the halls, and he sets that example for you guys that you could do it too. But it started with the classroom, because if he didn't take care of business in the classroom, he wouldn't be up here signing. I don't know if you guys know, but only 3% of high school kids going to play basketball in college. 3% of high school kids. And Most of them have to wait to the end of their year fighting for a scholarship offer. Will is part of the 1%. He hasn't even played a game his senior year yet, and he's already signed. His future's already done. But that's not by luck. That's not by chance. That's by every single day he brought it. And you guys know he leads every sprint. He leads every workout. You guys heard it from the principal. Every time he sees her, he hugs her. And everybody on this campus is going to say something positive about him. And that's important because my dad always taught me something since I was very small, and it's if you plant corn, you get corn. If you plant positive seeds, you're going to get positive. He planted positive seeds, not only with you guys and myself and his family, but he planted good seeds with everybody on campus. And now his tree is growing. And you guys have the same opportunity. You guys can be here one day. This is not far-fetched. This is real. And you guys are with him every day, so you understand that. So use this guy, use him as an example that you can be next. You can be here next. You can do that as well. Some of Will's accomplishments since he's been here, obviously Will's our team captain. He scored over 1,300 points. He has over 500 rebounds, over 200 block shots, 2-time All-District. He's district MVP, he's All-State, 3-time district champ. His career record here is 81-16. He's 84% career winning guy. He's been to back-to-back Final Fours. He's 3.0 guy, peer mediated, leadership. If you name it, he's in it, he's done it. But more important, like everyone says, all of the basketball, that's long. But we're looking at a great kid. We're looking at a great person. We're looking at a great young man. He's an impactor. He's a change maker. He's going to make our city better. He's going to make himself better. I want to thank his family, his sister and his mother, Whitney, Ariel, Deja, all of his family, his brothers. They've done a great job in helping because you don't get that way by chance, by accident. It's the foundation that they've built that helped him become who he is. And I know we're all excited for him, and I guess for his family, the good thing about him going and play, sign a full scholarship is, you know, he has an unlimited meal plan. We're no longer responsible for feeding him. Because you know how much he eats. That's off of our hands. La Tech. Yeah, right. He won't need him after a while because he has unlimited everything when he gets up there. And I'll tell you, part of his scholarship, they're paying him to go to school. Everything is absolutely free. His room, his board, his fees. He's going to get custom attendance. So he's probably going to be making more money than me every semester because he'll have free money. He won't have to do anything with it. And that's just major for him. He's getting a great equalizer, which is the education. And he's going to be able to do that for free. He's not going to have a student loan to his name when he gets out of here. You know, so that's the great equalizer for you guys. Education, basketball is going to take him. But like Dr. Gray said, his knees are bad now. It's over for him. No more jump hooks. If that ball stops bouncing at some point, and when it stops bouncing, who are you next? What are you going to do next? I know we love it. We think it's forever. It's not. I promise. You're going to gain weight. Right? Gain weight. And you're going to slow down. Your knees, everything going to hurt. I'm hurting all the time. Every time I get out there and do anything, still laughing. But you know, academics, once you finish that, you set yourself up for something sound for the rest of your life. So, Will, I just want to tell you from our program, thank you. We appreciate you. I know I coach you probably harder than anybody, and you never give me anything back. Just yes, sir, and you keep it moving. And that's also a great example when your best player shows that every day. I can be wrong, 100% wrong. I'm on his butt. He won't say a word about it. He'll just take it on the chin, and you know, I'll find out later and be like, why you didn't tell me? It don't even matter. You know, I'm the leader, and this is what I have to take. And that's important. You know, that's the important. The character of you, you're going to go a long way. Don't lose it for anything. Don't let anybody change you. You just keep working hard, and, man, your sky's the limit. I know you have a few things to say. I want you to have your moment.
Thank you guys for Thank you guys for coming. It really means a lot to me. I would also like to give a big thanks to Bonnabel and Dr. G for this opportunity to have this signing in the belt track. Starting off, these people helped me throughout school, motivated me to do good in the classroom, supported me at my games. These people are Ms. Miller, Ms. Higgins, Ms. Pritchard, and Ms. Sloan, and Ms. Robles. That really meant a lot to me, and I love you. To my coaches, Coach Michael, Coach Mo. Y'all push me and encourage me to be a better basketball player and a well-rounded man. Coach Jeremy, Coach Darryl, y'all just getting here, but I know y'all supported me all the way. And my teammates, old and new, thank you, bros, for the laughter and good times. I'm looking forward to going to war this season with y'all. Last but not least, my family. Words cannot explain how much I love y'all. Every last one of y'all. Y'all do so much for me throughout my life. Thank you. To my beautiful mother and my beautiful sister, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for everything y'all did for me. For that, I really want y'all to know I love y'all so much. With this being said, I'm ready to sign my intent to Louisiana Tech.
Every time y'all want to get a picture, I'm signing.
You want to get in?
I guess first off, just congrats, man. It seemed like this was a real emotional time for you. Just what was it? How would you describe just kind of signing it and what it meant to you?
I try not to cry, but it's just so much emotion. I've been through a lot. I've been in the gym day and night, just trying to prepare. Just trying to play, give me a scholarship somewhere, and Louisiana Tech believe in me. So I'm gonna pay them back for the believing in me.
And, I saw you had your mom and your sister up there. With you. What did those two mean? Specifically. I know a lot of your family was here. So.
Oh man, my sister and my mother. Those are two that really been on me time and time about my grades, about me playing hard on the court. And then my mom, I wouldn't be here without her. I learned so much from her. She come to the game, scream my name. If I'm dunking the ball, she'll yell my nickname that I hate for some reason, it's Wimp, but hey, I gotta love it. It's my mama, so I'm making her happy. Her little boy that was just running around the house now is chasing his dream. So I'm all smiles now.
And how would you just kind of describe your relationship with Coach Mike? I know he's pretty much been here since day one with you.
Day one, I would say 7th grade, I was coming here working on post moves. So me and Coach Mike have been real close. I really, to be honest, deep down, I really look up to him as a father figure. The way he take care of his family, just do the job and be a great role model for us.
And just kind of your thoughts on Louisiana Tech, and I know you mentioned them believing in you, and what just kind of attracted you to that school and to that program?
Well, it's a great little spot. Ruston is small, but it's manageable, so that's why I like it. And it's not too far from home, but it's a little far, so it's that manageable for them to come up. And to be honest, it really was the coaching staff, Coach Concord, Coach Dez, Coach Wolf. Oh man, I fell in love with them guys. So that's why I really chose Louisiana Tech.
Have they talked to you much about, just how you'll fit in basketball-wise and maybe the position that you once had, or how would you?
They told me I was playing a 4 as my style of play, I would be like the energy guy, get rebounds, block shots, but eventually I'll show them I have a little mid-range too.
And I guess this last thing, obviously you got one more year left here at Bonnabel,
Yeah.
so what's just, some of your goals for this year, and what do you just kind of want to get out of your last year?
My goals is really get back to the championship game, but this year we have a lot of young guys, so it's gonna be hard, but we gotta play tough and play defense. Defense gonna win games for us this year, but I feel like we can do it.
Well, Coach Mike, I know you've been looking forward to this day probably for a while, so what was it kind of like, just from your perspective?
Yeah, man, it's super exciting. We've been waiting for this for a while. He came in 4 years ago, and this was a dream of his. So for us to be able to execute that, and him to be able to work hard to get to this day, this is super special for our program, but even more special for a great young man.
What can you say about, Will's work ethic? I know you talk about it all the time. You post the videos all the time. It seems like he just constantly in there. How much did that just kind of play into him having this opportunity?
Oh, 100%. He's literally here because he worked, and he's signed because he's a hard worker. La Tech wants him because he's a worker. He's the hardest working kid I've ever coached. He never leaves the gym. He's a gym rat, and it kind of displays in his game. He's a hard-working guy. He's a high motor guy. That's just who he is. How he plays, that's how he is every day at practice, how he is after practice by himself in the gym. He's just the hardest worker I ever had.
What have you seen from him as far as evolution as a player and as a person too, really over these last 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, as far as him, when he first got in, he could barely shoot, barely dribble. He was skinny. He could block shots, that was it. But now we've seen him evolve his game where he's hitting jump shots. We've seen some playoff games last year. He's hitting jump shots, he's putting it on the floor. He's attacking the rim, he's great in the post. He's totally evolved his game to kind of fit what we need, and plus what he's going to be for what he needs to be at the next level.
And for this year, obviously he's going to be one of your leaders, probably your main leader. So what do you just kind of expect from him, and how do you think the team will do, with him as kind of the lead guy?
Yeah, he plays how he lives, which is an unselfish kid who always cares about others. But we need him to be a little more selfish now and kind of be dominant. I tell him all the time, those passes you were making, Tyron is gone, TJ's gone, Rodney's gone, Dante's gone. Now you have to be that guy. And he still gets caught up making passes sometimes when I feel like he should shoot. So we're going to probably be 5 to 10 games in before I get him to turn the switch to not be so unselfish and be a little selfish just for the betterment of our team.
And I guess this last thing, what do you think this kind of says about the program too? I mean, like you said, I think 6 straight years you guys sending a guy to college. So what do you think the program is going to
6 straight years. Looking for 7. And this one is special because he was able to sign before the season started. But that's a testament to the growth, the hard work, the development that we've had. These kids are coming in. Most of these kids are unranked. Tyron came in last year, and nobody knew who he was as an 8th, 9th grader, and he worked and grinded. And that's kind of the thing with all of our kids. Nobody knew who they are. We get in the gym, we develop, and 4 years later, if they work hard enough, they're in a position to sign to get a free education, which is awesome. That's always our goal. So hopefully we get to 10 and 12 years straight. But it's been a phenomenal run. Hopefully we keep the streak going.